come sit with her. Queens over, they ain't similar. World changer women, we be feeling them. All around the world, they be screaming now. She gon' be like,
I can take this back to Bible times, right? The first thing when Adam and Eve ate from the fruit, they hid. So the first thing is that they were ashamed. So shame is like the first thing to lead you down the road of fear. Like, go down the road of fear. You're ashamed, you hide, you try to cover yourself with something, you can't cover yourself with something, so then you feel guilty and you blame. Those are all the things that come dwelling inside of fear.
Sick.
All the things. And it's right there.
Talk about it.
And it's right there.
Preach.
And it's right here. And so with all those things, then you have those things, and then you build up an entire persona around those things.
Mm-hmm.
And then people try to, like, my ex-girlfriend's mom was like, oh, I don't feel like, she would try to tell me all the time, I feel like you're just hurt. I don't feel like you're necessarily a lesbian. And I'm like, who are you to tell me who I am? Blah, blah, blah.
But she went in on you, but she's like,
yeah,
you just hurt. You ain't no damn lesbian.
I know.
Get away from my daughter.
Like, get away from my daughter. That's really what it was. But
you just hurt.
What it was just like, I was kind of like, how dare you? So when you come from a place like that, that's not where somebody can figure out if it actually is just hurt. Because now that I know it's just hurt, it's like, oh, even though she was an atheist.
Was right.
Yeah, you prompted me asking myself that question because I heard it.
Yeah.
Even though at the time, because of my persona, because of my armor that I have on, I got angry.
Yeah.
Just like everything.
You felt like she was attacking you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
But
got
it's
on
just,
offense.
but I'm a seed, and that was my shell.
Yeah.
Is all that stuff. But now I'm starting to blossom. So now I'm like, I'm coming out of my shell.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm shedding my shell. But it takes, you being buried underground from your experiences. You're buried. You're not just buried, you're planted. Mm-hmm. So when you're planted, you have on this shell and you feel alone. You feel like you're suffocating, you're dying. You feel like you feel dark. You feel like you're in this place. And if you hold on for a little bit and you really, like, my thing is that throughout this whole journey, I've gone through a lot of different things. I was not always into the Bible. I grew up in church, but I was like, I didn't have a relationship with God personally. Mm-hmm. So like, as you can tell, I have an Om. I also have the Eye of Ra on my arm.
I'm one.
So
Jeez.
I've gone through a lot of different kind of I've gone through a lot of different phases, and so I'm now no longer searching for parts of myself and inside of this culture or that culture, because when it comes down to it, in the Bible it says that Jesus came to show everyone how to live in unity with each other, and that's it. So it doesn't matter if you're from
black
Egypt,
or white.
exactly. And it says in the Bible, there's no longer in Christ, there's no male or female, there's no Jewish person or Greek person. You're all one in love. They don't teach that in churches. They don't teach that in churches.
I'm glad you caught on, because that would have been so embarrassing. Like,
I was like, oh, I got him.
throwing up crip signs.
But it's all about love, and the love starts with loving yourself. So when you feel in a shell, or you feel hurt, or you feel damaged, and you feel like you can't reach out to anyone, or you feel like all those things, like, just realize that all that stuff you're feeling is just a shell. It's just a shell, and you are about to be a beautiful tree that comes out of this shell, but you got to work through that shell. So there's no point in giving up. Literally decide to get a personal relationship with God, even if that means that you are talking to yourself. You don't have to.
Hell yeah. That's the first place you start.
Yes.
That's the first place you start. Talking to God starts with sitting down, shutting the hell up, and talking to your damn self.
Yep.
Because I'm telling you, the most important decisions I've made in my life has come from me being quiet and listening to the inner voice.
Be still and know I am God.
Like, for real.
Be still and know I am God.
Very, very powerful.
Literally.